Well, hello YouTube. I didn't realize that this was not even like going on right now. So, yay! We've been live on Twitch this entire time. Yay! It's a hassle, but it helps when you're offline. Yeah, I guess. Sure. Oh well. Well, now it's live. So, it's about over an hour and a half late on YouTube, but you know, whatever. It's fine. What will you say? That's the sort of thing I would expect you to say. You wish for a world like the Yuck-Hui's dream? Ideals are nice in theory? That's the sort of thing I would expect you to say.
Really? I feel proud somehow. It's an answer I arrived at by trying to be true to myself. That you think I succeeded.
Pixels. Oh, is it bad on there? Is it bad?
So, this is my plan.
What's the plan, Stan?
When I become Dawn Servant, I'll build on Papa's peace. Our people will live together in harmony.
Speak your soul, Wakalamet. Speak your soul.
It's just like Cryo said. By taking the time to hear their concerns, understand their feelings, and consider how best to serve, with each passing day, I'll be that much closer to becoming the leader I want to be.
Yes.
It's hard for me to say how much I've changed since the contest began. But there's one thing I can say with confidence. I wouldn't have come this far without you as allies.
Yay! Oh, that's cute.
If it wasn't for you all listening and feeling and thinking along with me, I would have never learned so much.
Hear, feel, think.
So
hear, feel, think. Hear, feel, think.
There are 2 keystones left. After everything that's happened, and imagining what could happen, are you still willing to walk this path with me?
Duh.
Thank the gods for that.
I love her.
Well, I've nothing else to get off my chest. I need to head to the palace, but I'll see you back at the cabins.
Okay. Goodbye. Pineapple. Pineapple. I do not sleep like that. Just straight as a board. Couldn't be me. Needs more spooning? Oh my god. Yeah, I guess you'd be right in that, and you know, thinking that. Ah, that was a nice rest. Am I wrong? Are you gonna look at me and tell me that I'm wrong? Yeah, I gotta hug something. I know that I do. I gotta do that. It is good for the soul. I can't. I try sleeping on my back. I really can't. Unless I've like I accidentally fall asleep like that, then yeah. It's good for me to like rest my eyes, but I think other than that, I don't really like sleeping on my back. You look to be in good spirits. I assume your leisure time was well spent. Yeah, I slept. I was glad to snatch some quality sleep myself. After all, it will be soon be back on to the road with us. Yes, it will. And level up. Yay. Do we get any new abilities? No new abilities. I think we get a new ability at 96 and 100. So what are these? I was saying something about Fury, and I don't know. That's faint. No fire. Mastery. Well, there should be something then. I'll look more into it, you know. I'll go read the Icy Veins or something again. I do when my back or head hurts. Yeah, that's usually the best. Dark Mahogany weapon. Okay. I'm sure the others will be along shortly. I do hope everyone has rested well. Me too. Now that we've refreshed ourselves somewhat, let us consider all the claimants as they currently stand. Zaral, and Kona have completed their every feat thus far and hold 5 keystones apiece. Well, Klamat would be equal with them, but for Bakul Jaja's thievery, which has left us 1 short. That combining braggart didn't do so much as lift a finger for the feat of proof and wreaked havoc in the feat of ice. He can't have no more than 3 keystones at most. He may think he can simply steal what he needs to win, but he's sorely mistaken. I will be taking back what is mine, this I swear. I fear that reclaiming your keystone may not be enough, that is. If Bakul Jaja's unleashing of Valley Garmandas is any indication, using his lead, I anticipate that he will move to obtain the remaining keystones before disrupting his rival's attempts. We may all find ourselves being forced to take from one another. I can't say I'd be comfortable with that. But neither will I surrender my claim to the throne so easily. If it's for the sake of preserving the happiness of my people, I'll do what I must. The last 2 keystones require are those of the Lay of Repast and the Lay of the Brotherhood. The former depicts the cessation of hostilities between the Mamulja and Exparal in the forests of Yaktel. Specifically near the village called Eek Barax. That's where I was born, if you recall. I haven't been back there since Papa took me in when I was a baby. Where the Lay of Brotherhood takes place, however, is unclear in the saga. It is said that a foreign explorer came seeking an audience with the Dawn Servant, but little more than that. The Orzia has a similar tale. The explorer Kettenram befriended a 2-headed king, known as the Ostark, before commencing his travels across Tural. He journeyed here several times afterwards, but ultimately lost at sea. At least, that is the common held belief. Your 2-headed king certainly sounds like Papa, so this Kettenram fellow must have came to Tuliolol. But if he indeed arrived some 80 years ago, the capital may not have been built yet. Vestiges of Yakuwi architecture notwithstanding. Wait, did you say Autark? Didn't you? Then Kettenram must have met the Dawn Servant in Mamook. Mamook? Is that a city? One of the grandest in Tural. Once upon a time, in the seat of the Mamulja's homeland. It too lies in Yaktel, not far from Ikbarak. When all things considered, Yaktel seems the obvious choice for our next destination. From here, the safest method of travel is by Dire Igable. We must make for the landing once the preparations are complete. We're riding one of Kona's balloons? They can't be worse than ships, can they? I don't know. They could be. I guess we'll find out sooner or later. Oh my god, Kizuki! Hello, Kizuki. How are you doing? It's nice to see you. I hope you're doing well on this splendid day. Oi. Alright. Oh, okay. Well. What have you been up to? Been doing anything fun? How were your holidays? If you celebrated? Oh, you just woke up? That's all good. That's fair. Then I hope you rested well. We also just got done resting in-game, and now we are back on the trail once more. Yippee! Nice. How exciting! The design of Turali. Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna say balloons. The Turali balloons intrigues me. I must note how they perform compared to Eorzean airships. That's kind of cool. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Just fine. For as much as I wish we could ignore him, Bakul Jaja is a real threat. We can't afford to let our guard down. Yaktel, where the Yakuwi dreamt of the Golden City. Sorry, I left the call so quickly. Oh. Ready to leave when you are. The next flight to Yaktel will be leaving shortly. Passengers are asked to keep hands, legs, and luggage inside the dirigible at all times. Wretch. Are we sure that this thing will stay in the air all the way to Yaktel? Yeah, it'll be perfectly safe, I'm sure. Totally. 100%. But, are you ready? Bags packed? Goodbye said? There's no going by once we lift. I passed by my friend's VC, left as soon as Kizu joined, and wanted to say sorry. Oh, you don't have to explain why. That's fine. It's okay. Not that I'm nervous or anything, I'm just making sure that you're not nervous. Sure. I'm not nervous for anything. Oh, who am I kidding? My knees won't stop shaking. Hey, will you hold my hand? Just until I settle my nerves? Yeah, sure. Of course. She's just like me. You're the nicest person I've ever met. I'll try not to crush your hand. That's okay. My fists are strong because I am monk. There she is! Third promise, just a moment. Mablu. Oh my god, is that Mablu and Toby? Of course, of course. I'll wait as long as you need. I'll be lurking. I need to make breakfast. Okay, have a good breakfast. Eat good, provecho. Sorry to delay you, but we were able to discover the origins of Kryle's earring. A development. Is that so? You said before that it gained popularity in Yukteral as a protective ward for travelers, correct? Yes. That's right. We tracked down the elderly merchant to whom first sales are attributed. According to him, the design imitates an accessory worn by a foreign mage he met at a market some 20 years ago. Little did he know that that charming taste of salt would prove to be a commercial triumph. A foreign mage wearing this earring can only be my grandfather. Did the merchant happen to mention which market? One in Yuktel, to where it seems that you are already bound. What luck! And I shall see that my next clue once we arrive. It is mere coincidence that brought my grandfather here, or yet another discovery to look forward to. Thank you both for coming all this way. Anything for the third promise. Good luck with the rest of the rite. Thanks, I won't let you down. I just gotta board this dirigible and I'm as good as there. Last call for passengers of Yuktel. Alright, we're coming. Goodbye. Goodbye, Toby. Goodbye, Mablu. Topley? I think it's Topley. Mablu. I really hope she wins. Tobley, yeah. Yuktel will test her mettle, without a doubt. The next Dawn server must be willing to bear the full weight of our nation's history, no matter how heavy it may be. That is true. That is very true.
The fierce Chapral hunters who laid claim to this land call it the Azure Forest, Yuktel. Battered by meteors in ancient times and colored mesmerizing shades of blue and green by nature, it is easy to understand why the place is so named.
Oh no.
Here, where the Chapral and Mamulja once battled for dominance, that the right of succession would reach its climax.
Welcome to Yuktel. And apparently the climax of our story.
Are you all right?
Yeah, it should be fine.
Never been good with heights.
The vegetation is far denser than in Kozumautka.
I suggest you pay more attention to the ground, unless you want to walk straight into a cenote.
A cenote?
A what?
sinkholes filled with rain and groundwater. Many meteors fell here long ago, it is said, and after they struck the Earth, it became susceptible to erosion.
Oh. Probably during the calamity?
You'll not climb out in a hurry should you take a tumble. So, don't take a tumble.
Holding back a Spanish joke? What?
It was
What?
one time.
Is the Shabral community depicted in the Lay of Repast close by?
Aye. We need but follow the path a short way west.
Right. I can't stand here with my knees knocking forever. Let's get going.
Yeah. Cenote in different contexts can mean big boobs. Oh my god. That is awesome. Well, you know what? They are craters. They are made from meteors, which are just big balls of fire. So, I mean, it's not that far off. Right? Well, that journey was delightful. The wind was fair and the vessel hardly rocked at all. I can hardly fathom how difficult travel must have been before the second promise introduced irrigables. Can you imagine having to walk all this way? Geography class was a nightmare for when our teacher touched on cenotes. I, for one, very much like to touch more on cenotes recreationally. Oh, Anta, what the hell? Would it kill Aaronville to give me a benefit of the doubt or a benefit of a second chance? With thicker vegetation comes reduced visibility. I advise you keep someone in sights at all time. Yes. Do. Check for aether current. Southwest. Ah! Whoops. I've fallen off the path. I took a slip. It will be west. It's right there. There it is. Hiding in the trees. I'm gonna have to... What is this, a lemur? Oh my god, it's like a lemur looking thing. Oh. Hi, Kyra. How are you doing today? I hope you're well. Thanks for stopping by. To the north. Just due north, or? What? So it's on the other side of this pond? Oh my gosh, it's so hard to see with this light. Is the brightness already all the way up for me? Hold on, I just want to make sure. Eating pizza? You? Also, my cat is staring daggers at me, wanting a bite. Yeah, I can imagine. Pizza is so good. Kara, you might single-handedly be funding our IRL /J Lavau. What kind of pizza you got? We are now in, I believe, what will kind of be the like one of the final stages of the story, the main story. Or at least to get the keystones. This is going to be like the big climax. Like they literally said as we were coming here, they're like, "Oh, this will be the climax of our story." And it's like, okay, sure. If you say so. I just want to grab this Aether Current. Unless I gotta go a ways. It's been so sweet. Yeah. Yo, cute. Aw, thank you. You're cute. You're a little cutie patootie. Southwest, it's gonna be... Oh, there it is. Anything else around here? To the east? It's over there somewhere. Whee! I don't really got much like to say right now. we're just gonna be heading over to the next part. I just wanted to grab these Aether Currents while I was in the area. South. Okay, so it's like near over here somewhere. Saris looked at me and was like, "How do you have like all this stuff?" I'm like, "Because I gathered them on my way. Like, that's why I have flying and like all this stuff already. Because I just like to go through and collect them while I'm doing stuff. It's not really hard. Like most of the Aether Currents are like in the areas where you're gonna be doing questing anyway." Does that make me the sugar mommy? Oh my god. Kyra, I don't know how to tell you this. So I won't. But yes. And we love you for it. Alright, let's go back to the gang. Oh, what? Why is there just a big crater right there? Both of you now get my monthly funds. Thank you, Kyra. We appreciate it a lot. You're amazing. I'm also so happy that you're also doing like your own VTubing stuff, which I'm sorry I haven't actually like tuned into one. I don't know when you're streaming usually. Mlem. Good, everyone's accounted for. Ikbarax is up ahead. Let's be on our way. Yeah, I just came from there. I don't know what it is, but I like to kind of just run to like different spots instead of like mounting up. Aramvel was not exaggerating about the cenotes. It would be a grueling ordeal to climb out of one. Well, thankfully, we made it here without incident. Let's not dally any longer. Wow, that's a nice cenote. A cenote? Is it cenote or a cenote? I don't know. Oh, it's a nice crevasse. So you know, I shall be very cross if you push me. Yeah, I would imagine. Ready to head on? Yes. Cenote with Spanish E. Cenote. Our first... It's in hey. Cenote. Our first task should be finding the Elector. Hopefully our relative tardiness will not reflect poorly upon us. Hello! The third promise in her... Retoon? Retoon? I have not seen... Wait, what? I have not seen this word. Retinue? Retinue?
Retinue.
Retinue. Yes, I was right. Okay. Retinue, I presume. The retainers or attendants accompanying a high-ranking person. Okay, good to know. You presume right. I seek the Dawn Servant's Elector. Then come and join us in the Garden of Stars. At the village center. Everyone will be waiting for you. Everyone? And who might that be? There's one way to find out. Come, let us follow him. Oh, it looks like the sun is coming out. Well, maybe just briefly. Who knows? Warm up my car, damn you. Warm up my passenger side door so I can open my door. Please. Whoa. Everybody is here. What's happening?
At last, we are graced by the presence of the third promise.
If I'd known we'd be waiting on your mangy hide, I wouldn't have bothered with a Ligarmanda in the first place.
Well, you shouldn't have anyway.
You self-serving piece of weaver dung! Do you have any idea
damn.
how many could have been hurt?
Now that we are assembled, let us begin.
Okay.
My name is Hunmuruk. As Sibrash Rash, I have the honor of
Jibrash.
serving as
Okay,
elector
that's what they are.
on behalf of my people. As all four claimants must be present for this feat, we have eagerly awaited your arrival. Third promise. If you would please join us.
My level of gifting close to 200 subs gifted, plus almost 20 monthly subs to people I support. Some people I know, almost 800 subs gifted. Lamau, I am very minimal compared to some people. Well, that's still a lot. That's Kyra. Oh my gosh.
Thus far, you have faced each other as rivals.
Kyra just loves streamers.
The past, however, will test your cooperation. You must complete this challenge in teams of 2.
It's over a year, yeah.
What? You expect us to work with one of these weaklings?
Well, you have to work together.
Be warned.
There's a lot.
The triumphant team will receive keystones
It's okay, it goes into the monthly budget.
to cooperate with your partner. Teams will be decided by lots. Those who draw the same color will be paired accordingly.
Okay. We have to. We're at the group project of the rite of succession. I hope we get to work with Zeralja. That would be kind of fun. I swear to God, if we work with Bakul, I swear.
Paired with Bakul Jaja. After all he's put her through, I wouldn't blame her if she did something rash. I might even help.
Me too.
Claimants, please present your colors.
Red.
I have red. Blue.
Blue.
On separate teams, then. And the rest?
Red. Which means...
They get, yay, we get to work with Kona.
Fate would have it.
Yay.
victory's as good as ours.
With our claimants thus paired, so too is their opposition.
Yeah, the one striving for peace and the one striving for war.
Not the one-head.
Yay, we get to work with the brother. Though I would have also been okay with Zoralia. It just would have been awkward, but at least it was like, we would have actually still gotten the task done.
Prepare a sample of traditional Shebrol cuisine. Shebruk Bibil.
Oh, we're making food? Oh, I'm excited. I get to make food, and we get to eat food.
And now we must cook. Another ludicrous feat.
Shh, shut up.
So it might seem, but there's bound to be deeper meaning to it.
Yes.
Agreed. Given that the very future of our nation is at stake, all parts of this rite must have significance.
It must be Bast and tradition.
Our promises have grown rather promising, wouldn't you say?
Master Chef Mexico is finally here. Oh, you're so right.
History and development of a culture so clearly as its culinary traditions.
The variety of stewed dishes in Garlean cuisine bespeaks their agricultural roots and cold climes, true.
Yes.
The peoples we've met on our journey, they've all had different practices involving food and drink. The Hanu replenish their magical energies with reeds, while the Pelu have turned their fondness of beverages into a living.
Yeah.
So basically, to know a people's cuisine is to know something of their ways.
Yeah, exactly. That's what, like, food has always been a cultural
We
thing.
have deepened our familiarity with a given community's history and culture. Is this what Father intended for us all along?
Yes. You don't truly know a nation until you go out and explore and enrich yourself in it.
But a leader with his vision must see that the past doesn't hold the answers we need. It is through embracing innovation, not adhering to tradition, that we will usher Tuli Yolal onto a more prosperous future.
But you still have to understand tradition, Kona. You're still so stuck on, like, wanting to see the future that you need to still understand the past. My guy, please.
The
Please.
rules are simple.
Have a little faith. Ye of little
To
faith.
prepare and partake of satisfactory Shibruk Bivir will be deemed victorious. You will be judged by your sample's taste and appearance.
I feel like this is also Kona's voice actor.
Your adherence to appropriate cooking techniques.
This kind of sound like him.
Kitchens have been made available for your use. Note that you may be asked to retry should your dish fail to pass muster.
Mmm.
Let the feat of repast begin.
Repast. Repast. A meal or food eaten or provided at a meal. The act of taking food.
I wonder.
Okay. Oh my gosh, what? What is it? My camera, like, I think I need to recalibrate this real quick. I should have done this beforehand. I didn't do it. That's my bad. Look at DM. Okay. So cute. What did you send me? Aw, that is a nice space. Hmm. Alright. Are we prepared to cook up a delicious meal? Oh my god, I made the... There we go. How fortunate that this feast's unique stipulations have frustrated Bakul Jaja's attempt to delay us. Serves him right. That's what he gets for endangering my people with his schemes. Oh no, you got Yahweh hands. There you go. Yeah, now we're good. They were too big. Not bad. Why doesn't he just compete fairly? He's plenty strong and obviously has a mind for strategy, twisted though it may be. Never understand him. Putting aside our competition for the moment, allow me to express how glad I am for this opportunity to work together. As I see it, our team possesses a distinct advantage. Of course we do. Any team I'm on is bound to succeed. Precisely. That's what she said. You mean we have the advantage in numbers, yes? That is also true. Our competition has a team of 6. The 2 claimants, Sarilja and Bakul Jaja, as lackeys, whereas we are a team of 9. And there's that's 3 more people that we can mobilize. With the task suitably delegated, should be a brisk affair to learn the recipe and assemble the necessary ingredients. Too easy. Well, we mustn't be overconfident, lest we make careless mistakes that could have been easily avoided. Our first order of business is determining the recipe that for Zabruk Pibli. Pibil? Zabruk Pibil. We can hardly gather ingredients for a dish we hardly know anything about. Given the nature of this feat, asking for questions directly may prove less effective than simply observing the daily habits. The Zabral. Let's gather here once we have found the clues. Okay. Like anything else, it's not going to be direct. It's always going to be like around the bush. That's how it's been this entire time. That's fine. South. Ooh, colorful spices. That should be all I need. We're just gonna touch. Oh, don't touch those. A number of spices, some entirely unfamiliar to you, are nestled in the basket. That one's called Ichote. We mostly use it to add a bit of color to our most popular cuisine, but it's medicinally beneficial. Oh my gosh, medicinal benefits are significant as well. Okay, so that's one of the ingredients that we need. The food ain't ready yet. You hear? Oh, you weren't here for that? Apologies. I got people breathing down my neck constantly, and like I don't realize how a proper meal takes. That's true. It can happen. Recipe? I wish I could tell you, friend. A dish so delicious is meant to be shared. Alas, we are forbidden from divulging anything. Orders from Hanmu Rook himself. But your mentioning has given me a fierce craving. I only hope there's still Ibruk to be had in the market. Wink. Okay. So we're gonna need to obtain those as well. Is this some kind of like Is this just wrestling? They're just doing wrestling? Seems like it. To me, it looks like they're holding hands. We ought to cut our losses and head for Mamook. This feat is nothing but a fool's errand. You're the fool. If you think he won't tan our hides for leather if we dare return without enough keystones. Besides, we've taken from the house cat before. How difficult could it be the second time? Ah! What are you looking at? Salt liquor? Mind your own business. They're just gonna try to steal regardless. They're just gonna let us, like, win, and then just try to steal it. That's what's gonna happen. I can feel it in my bones. Do-do-do. Bright banana peel. Cherry cook. Haha! What fun this is. An unusually colored banana peel has been neatly arranged on the ground, which appears to be smoking. Oh no, it appears I've gone and dropped my Najul. I mean, Jatika banana peel. I can barely see it from the steam issuing from my underground oven. Oh, he's cooking these underground. Okay. There's nothing like enjoying a tasty banana when you use the leaves in your cooking. Interesting. I've never tried underground cooking. I know that it's a very popular technique for like meats. People still do it. It's very interesting. It's cool that you can do that. Just cook underground. So why not, right? Like I've seen, just briefly, I've seen people do that. Stumbled across a couple videos. I think we have gathered all the information that we need for now. Let's just see if I can remember them. Ugh. Water. Sorry, I'm back. What did we discover? True, to your prediction, the villagers were forbidden from educating us directly. However, many were still preparing it as one might a staple dish, and observations of their techniques yielded clues enough. A lady blended local herbs and spices, was only too happy to describe the ones I didn't recognize, while neither confirming nor denying any relation. But one in particular she attributed to all common Zabral dishes, chote, as she called it. I see. And then if Zabruk Kibble is indeed a dish of ubiquitous as Alpha Node claims, we have confirmed our first ingredient. Meanwhile, I did observe a cooking berry burying bundles wrapped in leaves of Najul or banana. A certain localities, it would seem use of subterranean ovens is commonplace. Oh god, it's Mexican dishes. Yeah. Is that an actual dish? I can't really pronounce it, but is that one of them? Did you ready? Oh, did we ready it earlier? No, not yet. Welcome home, Kyra. I saw the same. I think we all know what's inside of those bundles. Oh, and ads about to start in 1 minute. Then we all know what's inside those bundles, don't you? Hi, Agari. Hello. Welcome. Kokina Pibil is a dish. Hi, Juby. Agaru wave. Hello, welcome in. We're preparing a dish for this trial. I'm gonna look up what this looks like. Ooh. Okay, so is it gonna be the meat that we're preparing? I'm assuming that's what that is. Maybe. I think it's the meat that we're preparing. Oh, it's in China. Cochinta. Okay. A brick without a doubt. So do you have to prepare the achote like beforehand? You're skipping knee. I'm sorry. It's hard. Cochinita. Cochinita. Thank you. As would be expected of a dish called Zabruk Pibble. People. Thank you. So to summarize, this dish of a brook, flavored with a combination of spices that include achote and steamed underground with najul or banana leaves. It's a kind of sauce. Oh, did someone say cochinita? Yeah, we did. That's what we're making. Given our assumptions are correct, we must learn where and how to procure our ingredients. Huh? Oh yeah, we're making it in Final Fantasy, yes. As a staple cuisine, its ingredients would be close at hand, which is why Thancred and I scouted the surrounding forest while you were exploring the village. Between the local vegetation and wild Ibrook, we should have everything we need in regards to meat and spices. Leave it to the master gleaner. This is actually crazy. Genshin could never. You know what there actually is that I wanted to put up on my throne? Final Fantasy has a cookbook. So if you want to get the cookbook, we can make some of the dishes, especially if they make one for Dawntrail. Then we can make the air quotes like Mexican not Mexican dishes. With that, we should divvy up our tasks. While some are gathering ingredients, others should make ready the kitchen. I can help prepare the kitchen. Permit me to assist as well. Our ovens will doubtless require firewood, and I have expertise in its gathering. I too should be glad to volunteer mine aid. Hurry on, Jay! Then the rest of us will gather ingredients. I can make quick work of the spices and herbs myself. I am happy to lead someone to suitable Ibrook if they will perform the requisite deed. Alize? Yep. As for the najul leaves, I believe I am capable of acquiring that much on my own. Be warned, you won't find najul leaves in these parts. They only grow in the Taika heartlands, forests far below these. Where I'm from, Yucatan is one of the traditional dishes. It's easy. You find it in the mercado on Sundays. Oh. Such exertion may be time-consuming. Perhaps we ought to try bartering them. This feat encourages us communication with the locals, after all. Amati, Camerex, do accompany me on this errand. Yeah, of course. Of course. There's an ad about to start. 1 minute. No better way to whet my appetite. Good. Let's be about our tasks. This is so much fun. I love cooking dishes in video games. Whoa. The person's got a cool bike. Come on, let's go get those jewel leaves. The sooner we do it, the sooner we can eat. I got pizza rolls now too. Ooh. Man, everybody's got pizza but me. I'm so sad. Help. Send help. Also, my bags are almost full. Oh my god. Can I use these coins for something? What do I use these for? I can get rid of these. I don't need these anymore. I can get them later. These are for raid gear. That I've already gotten most of these anyway. Plus, they're like not hard to get. There we go. Considering there's jungle, this might be inspired by the Mayan region where Yucatan is. I believe that. That's why I was like, oh my gosh, this is basically just like Aztec culture, as best as they can really get. It's like inspired by it. Usually don't eat it, but it's really, really good. Ooh. Well, I'll have to try it if either I'm around or if I make it here. Like I'll have to try it at some point. Let's see if there are Najul leaves to be had in this town. Perhaps the cook Urianje mentioned might be persuaded to spare us some. I think I like this feat the best. Yeet. Oh, can't jump over that. I'm so used to just like jumping over stuff half the time. It's crazy. I'll have to try those. Baiting my next class to pick up. I don't know. I just normally pick one and just go with it, and then I'll go back. And if I don't boost them, that is. Oh, hello again. Do you need something? Yeah, we're looking for these banana leaves. You got any that you'd be willing to part with? And jewel leaves. For purposes other than Xbox Pilby? Pibil? Unfortunately, I've just used up my last. You'll have to travel to the lower forest for more. Ghoul Magique Grove. Ghoul Magique. Is a source of the finest jewel leaves you'll find. Wild variants you sometimes see in the city markets can't compare. I see. I had hoped to avoid such a lengthy venture. But if there's no other way to obtain our ingredient, then to the Ta'ika Heartland we shall go. Now I want the game just Coach Janita? Yeah, totally. You should do it. This game's got amazing cuisine. Back from ads. Mayan and Aztec are different. Yeah, but it must be like a mix of the two. Traveling there requires that you go through the Tai Inbeck Traverse. It's caved in due to a recent storm, I suspect. What? That means we can't get our jewel leaves? Well, we can, can't we? There's no other way to procuring them. You would have suspended this feat. Or else altered his objective. Perhaps. Anyway, I apologize for the interruption, but having overheard your conversation, I felt compelled to chime in. That's very kind of you. Any last minute advice before you're willing to share? Only to undertake the feat of repast with an empty stomach, you may find Zabrak Pabil to be a delicious but daunting dish to finish. Can't wait. Jesus. Coffee's pretty much cold. Still, and there's no leaves here, and we can't travel for more. How can we suppose to gather our ingredients? We'll have to make a way. These feats are meant to deepen our understanding of the people and the cultures of Tuliolo. Hyolo. I gotta head off. It's been nice to sit and lurk. Hope you have a good rest of the day. Yeah, you as well, Blood Queen. Thank you for hanging out, stopping in. Thanks for the follow again. I'll probably try to pop by your streams if I ever see you around. But thanks for stopping in. Have a good rest of your day. For some reason, I thought you only said YOLO. It's like Tuli Hyolo. Cochita is usually used in my family reunions and some birthdays. Oh, okay. Heck yeah. Yeah. You're welcome. Oh, I see. Like who was first to make it. Its history. That sort of thing. Ahem. If it's Yucktel's history you're interested in, you should start with the old war. Between the Zabral and Munwulja, right? These forests have borne witness to centuries of warfare, the evidence which remains as scars upon the earth. To know the end of that bloodshed is to know the Zabruk Babil. Huh? What does steamed Ibruk have to do with bloodshed? Precisely the question we must answer. Vexing though such to detour may seem, I can think of no other way to approach this feat. In that case, you may wish to visit the site of a settlement ruined by war. The village of Azo? It lies a short distance to the east. New phone is killing my writings. Yeah. Sorry, I've tried to... Yeah, whatever. My mispronunciations. Come, let us see this place. Compass. Should be to the south. Yeah. Are we heading that way? No. Well, I'm gonna try to grab this Aether Current while I'm at it. Cochinita. You're doing it good, actually. Oh, thank you. I had help. I wish I could speak words better. I can barely even like do English words. Oh yeah. Cochinita means small pig. Them. Oh okay. It's a. Words are hard. Words are hard. Southeast. Oh my gosh! It's level 100. Look at this guy. The fuck is that? Alright, I feel like... Oh, that... Oh, okay. These are one of these, like, special, like, bounties. This is a bounty creature. Yeah. We're gonna also call that bug... that becomes a ball by the word... Oh, what? Oh, those, like, those beetles? Or, we call them, like, potato bugs. Do you mean like those things, those flat little guys that turn into a ball, or do you mean like the beetles that roll? The scarabs. Roller or something. Right. Where is it? It's like right around here. There it is. Not scarabs. Okay, so yeah, it's probably that other little bug, the flat thing. Roly-poly. Yeah, the roly-polies. Roly-polies are, I think we also call them, let me look up, make sure. Roly-poly. Yeah, okay. We also call these little guys potato bugs. That's another like little word that they're also known by. I don't know. It's just because you normally find them in potatoes. But I used to see them a lot at my childhood home. I always liked them. They're fun. I never tried to hurt them, but they're always like, they're silly. We also call them cochinitas for some reason, at least in the north. Roly-polies is, yeah, it is a cute name for a bug. Where are we going? Over here. Yeah, they're just like harmless. They were like the one bug that I would normally like poke at because it was always funny. You poke them and they immediately turn into a ball. You're like, funny. I don't like bugs. I remember calling them roly-polies. Yeah, roly-polies are I think I also called them that, and then somebody else was like, "No, those are potato bugs," and I was like, "Okay, then they're potato bugs." And then somebody else was like, "No, they're roly-poly," or because somebody was like, "Oh no, the roly-poly is the TV show, whatever." I also turned into a ball if I'm poked. Oh my gosh. Aang is roly-poly. Roly-poly, pill bugs, etc. Heard them all. You've heard... Oh, you've heard pill bug? Huh. I guess it has many different names, it's called. Depending on, like, where you go. Roly-poly-oly. He's small and short and round. The village of Ion Esho is further east. Let us continue with haste. For all we know, our competitors may be on our heels. To be fair, it looks like a pill. It does look like a pill. Now that you mention it. I think aren't they like technically like an isopod? Let me see. Are they an isopod kind of family? Oh, they're part of the family of wood lice. They're a terrestrial crustacean. Yeah. In the order of Isopoda. Yeah, so they are like an isopod. That's cool. I didn't know that they were a crustacean. Everything returns to crab. Everything returns to... Ah! There's the holes! Don't fall in the holes. I totally did not. Okay, brain rest time. Yeah, back. Okay, bye. Have good rest. Eat roly-polies because they look like pills. Got it. No, probably not a good idea. I don't know. Do they have good protein? You should look up if they would make good protein. Reject humanity. Return to crab. Yep. Just gonna walk around. Yeah, get some water. Get something to eat. Stretch your legs. Stare at a wall. Do something. I have to give my dog his anti-anxiety medication so he can go to the vet. Soon. I have the alarm set. We're fine. This place feels forgotten by time. It does. GB, what? What's up, Kyra? Drop everything. Why? What's up? Go read their nicknames on the wiki. Okay, hold on. Where... Oh my god, common names. What? There's so many names! We got basketball bug in the US. We got bed pisser piss bed in the Netherlands. What? We got bench biter in Denmark. We got bicho bolita in Argentina. We got carpenter bug. Okay, we call them carpenters here in Canada, in the US, certain regions. Cellar bug in Germany. Cement bug in Canada. Cheesy bug, chiggy bug, Chucky pig. Chucky pig? Oh, okay. It's not cochinita. It's cochinilla in Mexico. That's the difference. So the wiki says it's this name. I'll post it in chat. It's this one. You have chinchito, which is little pig, in certain countries. You have gray snow, doodle bug, curly bug. You have little soil pig in Italy. Pill bug, Parsons pig, possibly closed door. What? Okay. In the Francophone region. Potato bug in the UK, Canada, and US. Roll-up bug in the US. Roly-poly or roly-poly in the US, Canada, and Australia. Slater bug, Slater. Small Randy. So-bug, Twiddle bug. Yuri Cordiri. Wood bug in Canada. And woodlouse in the UK. So it has so many names. We can't agree on one name for this thing. Smooth Randy. It's insane. That I've also never seen a bug with so many different names. I guess it really just depends, because somebody might commonly see it in cheese, and then that's why they thought it was a cheese bug. People normally see it on cement, so that's why people call it a cement bug. Or if you pull back bark, you'll also find them, so that's why they're also known as a wood bug. I don't know. I feel like if we just call it a roly-poly, that's fine. I'm cool with that. What the hell? It also doesn't help that it can be confused with another bug. There are two types of this one. That is crazy. Armadilli D-Day is a family of woodlice, so it's just a woodlice bug. Okay, good to know. Good to know that that bug has so many names. The more you know. So this is the village of Iyo Eso, or what's left of it. Is a place of light and life. My great-grandfather called it home, in fact. Hey, what's going on? Why are you all the way out here? Okay, Vu. I didn't know you were in Yuktel. Well, I assumed that you knew they were coming, and so that's why he came. I was picking up one lumber from Ixbarak, and when I heard the third promise was on our way to this deep historical significance, the site of deep historical significance, I immediately saw another opportunity to be of service, so I followed you here. Wokevu is a shipwright who came to our aid at the feet of reeds. A pleasure. You are a member of the third province Retinui, right? For a moment, I suppose. My name is Kona. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Kona. Now that's a good name. A family name. Where have I heard? Well, he's the second promise. Kona? As in second promise of Tuliolo? To think I addressed the Dawn Server's own son as some common retainer. Such disrespect cannot be excused. Please, take up a gun and... Oh, come on, not this again! I take no offense, so please don't dwell on it. Alright, I shan't dwell on it. And right on cue. At least he's consistent. I understand you wish to learn more about Zabruk Bibil. While I am forbidden by the Exbarok rocks to divulge any information regarding its preparation, I would be happy to share what I know about Yuktel's history. We'd appreciate that. In its most basic sense, the conflict between Zabral and Mamulja was one of land. The Mamulja live in the lower forest, where the thick canopy obscures the sun and soil is unforgiving to crops. This drove them to covet the upper forests, the home of the Zabral, and they launched a determined campaign to seize it for themselves. Yet advantage ever favors higher ground, and the Zabral forces held the upper hand against the invaders, rebuffing them time and again. But as the state of the village would attest, the tide eventually turned. What brought it about? Something you know all too well. Blessed siblings. You must understand the Mamulja were once a people, as much at war with themselves as they were with others. The Hobigo, Bunma, and Vapro each sought to assert dominance over the others, even as they engaged in Zabral in battle. In the effort to strengthen bonds and discourage infighting, Habuga and Bunwa leaders arranged a marriage between their children. However, this political measure altered the course of history in ways no one could have ever imagined. It was long believed that partners of differing clans could not have children together. But then it happened. A child arrived who shared the blood of Habugo and Bunwa, both a two-headed Mamulja. Blessed with tremendous physical strength and magical prowess, he grew into a mighty warrior before eventually arising as the first autarch, ruler of all three clans. Such qualities would dispose anyone to leadership, character notwithstanding. Under the true autarch's rule, the newly united Mamulja became a force to be feared, and the war soon came to a head. I think it's best you see the results firsthand. Let us first visit another battlefield from that time, and I shall continue the tale. Nice. Be sure you grab your Aether Currents on your way. My gosh, these like... Oh, what? These are weird looking dudes. I don't like them. Play more FF, but I am an EP boy right now. Yeah. How was your stream, by the way, Agar? Oh. Hi. Oh my gosh. Hello, bestie. Hello, Dreamu. Welcome in. You can't see me, but I'm waving. I wave above my head.
A field of cinders, indeed. How fierce their clashes must have been.
The war over these lands began after the Yokui's departure some 500 years ago. And for 4 centuries thereafter, the two enemies repaid violence with violence. A constant stream of minor skirmishes, punctuated by massive slaughter.
Until Father ended
That's fair.
this conflict.
Understandable, Agari. I'm glad it was good.
Accompanied by a retinue of only 6, the Dawn servant opposed both armies and brought the fighting to a standstill.
First they sealed Valle Armanda at full strength, and now this.
It was during this armistice that both sides gathered for negotiations at the Dawn servant's behest.
Who moves in the shadows? Oh, we're getting an echo.
For too
Catboy,
long, you
yeah.
have been bound by your ancestors' violent legacy.
Makotes.
It is past time you broke free of it.
Tell that to the Scale Scum! We fight to protect what is rightfully ours! If not for their greed, we'd be living in peace!
Puff your tails and scurry off, then! Cowards like you ill deserve the bounty of this forest.
You know what? You're right. I agree with that.
And should one of you succeed in vanquishing the other, your triumph will last only until a new invader arrives. Tell me, do you know of the vast continent that lies far to the east, where numerous nations vie for dominance?
Me too.
You do not. And why should you? Affairs beyond the salt we have no intention to cross are of no consequence to us.
There he is. It's Ketten Ram.
Until those affairs come to Tural, like our honored visitor here.
He's from across the ocean.
I've been to the ocean before, and it's nothing but water farther than the eye can see. What sort of vessel could possibly reach its end?
A big one. A big boat.
That such technology exists is indisputable, as is foreign powers' awareness of Tural. If any such country were to develop a taste for Turali soil and bring to bear the might of innovations we can only imagine, what do you suppose happens then? You do not know the warlords of the East, but you know that if they came, they would not settle for a single forest. By joining hands, we might create a unified front, an alliance capable of repelling them or any other foe. There is no greater proof of these than my companions and I. Alone we are weak, but together we triumphed over Valigarmanda.
Wow, Rosca's.
What?
Rosca de Reyes with me. Ooh. Yum.
I'd take you for a liar if the sting of our own defeat wasn't still fresh.
Their coordination was indeed impressive. How the Pelu stymied our efforts to cripple the Yokui's legs and defend our ballistas. And when we withdrew to strike again from a distance, the Hanu called the winds to make our arrows miss their marks. In seeking to exploit their weaknesses, we only subjected ourselves to their strengths.
Those strengths are born of cooperation.
Yes.
The guiding principle of the nation we envision.
Cooperation.
But
And
our feud has
coordination.
lasted for centuries. How do you expect us to join hands now?
Ha ha! Give us an evening to convince you.
Food. Food. It's always food. Food unites us all. That's how this feat came to be. Oh god. But I wonder who's there in the shadows.
And so began that legendary banquet. One would not expect sworn enemies to abruptly drink to each other's health, and, indeed, a tense silence hung over the venue.
Oh, because they're still like separated.
But then, the Dawn servant called for the exchange of traditional cuisine. So it was that the Mamulja partook of spiced meat, and the Chebral steamed najul. Before long, delight manifested upon the faces of those present, each side impressed by the other's dish. Seeing this, the Dawn servant laughed and declared once more. Their flavors, he said, would be even better combined, and he proceeded to help them prepare the new creation.
That's Shibruk Pibil, I'd wager.
It is a marriage of Chebral and Mamulja cultures, and proof of their newfound cooperation. The Dawn servant had asked for a single evening, but the feasting is said to have lasted 3 days and 3 nights. So delicious was their repast.
I know.
In the end, a peace accord was reached, and the Dawn servant's words at that time still illuminate our way forward.
Ignorance begets a strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Really, the wisest of them all.
Sorry. It's just to think that he ended an age-old conflict with food. It's all so absurd. It's somehow so very papa, I couldn't help but laugh.
It is a way to enrich each other's cultures, that's for sure.
Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Now then, I trust you understand the significance of Shibruk Pibil and the history it has written.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing the story with us. What's wrong?
I feel like we're being watched. I encountered a vision as soon as the person left.
Someone was there, you say?
Perhaps our competition is cooking up some scheme or another.
Could be.
Something bitter and half-baked, no doubt.
I don't know, though. I guess we'll find out in due time. Well, that's a very enlightening piece of history, that's for sure. I never imagined our father was instrumental to Shibruk Pibil's invention. Ad is about to start. Papa really did live up to his words. He traveled the land and learned about our people and myriad of cultures. And now we're doing the same. Oh, a gift? Bananas still weigh heavily upon Kona's mind. Wokevu has given us a valuable insight into the origins. However, we still are no closer to procuring the necessary jewel leaves unless... Tell me, what historic feast commemorated it in some fashion? With a moment of, for instance. Indeed it was. Allow me to show you. Yippee! Oh my gosh, there's winged beats over there. Wow, so this used to be a battlefield. That's insane. What the fuck? That's a... I don't know. That's like a chocobo looking thing. Hello? Is this also a bounty? It is. Oh. Damn. Here it is. Offered up by the two factions, these weapons symbolize their vow. Maybe I should wait. I'll wait. I'll wait a second. Wait a minute. That's fine. Oh, she is... Okay. My sister is coming. I didn't need to actually set this alarm. And we're back. Offered up by the two factions, these weapons symbolize their vow that they would never again raise arms against each other. Since this feat demands a journey, though, through history, I thought it only logical that a moment like this might steer us true. Especially one at the heart of so significant a battlefield. Alamati, Camerix, would you help me search the area for clues? Tell me if anything catches your eye. Sure thing. Yeah. Look there. I don't know. Something. I accidentally clicked. Oh, someone buried a box. A time capsule, perhaps? Oh, well. I would have been satisfied to hunt to find only a hint. But here they are. Fresh jewel leaves. How new Rook's doing, I'd wager. There's a poetry in hiding them on this battlefield, given that it was central to the war they helped end. Heh, so you planned all this from the start. Thank you again, Wokevu. We wouldn't have found these leaves without your help. It was my honor to render assistance. And, with apologies to present company, allow me to offer my encouragement as well, Third Promise. Ever since I witnessed your performance of the feat of reeds, I have been certain that you are the claimant most worthy to leading our nation. All devised solutions to the Hanu's ailing crops, but you alone sought to know their culture and revive Ihihana, even if it seemed unrelated to your task. In my humble opinion, no one cares more for the people of Tuliyollal and what they hold dear. Oh, poor Kona. Should you again require the historical musing of an old shipwright, I am ever at your service. For now, I take my leave. Goodbye, till next time. I cannot argue with that. We have what we need. Let us return. He's still gonna try. I would wager he's like still wants to. Obviously, it's a competition. But he does recognize that at least like she cares the most. That's for sure. Okay, well, I'm wagering that we're going to go to Mamook eventually, so we might as well go down here, because we got to go back anyway. We'll go grab this attunement. Make it a little easier. $200. Below us? It's gonna be maybe through these rocks. Ooh. Ooh. That's cool. Southeast. I don't hear one yet. Oh, we can't go that way yet. Oh, okay. So we're gonna have to unlock this like little path eventually. I'm assuming that's probably either gonna be like probably a dungeon, perhaps. Ah! We'll check around outside, see if the aether current's there. If not, then we'll head back. Just to be sure, just to check. Southeast. Yeah, it's gotta be like right below. I don't see or hear it. Anyway, it's gonna be on the opposite end of this, and we can't go there yet. So back we go. Everyone got left. I'm third wheeling this lesbian couple. Oh well. It is what it is. You have to wonder whether XIV is actually a historian and not a shipwright. Yeah, I do wonder. Maybe he just has an interest in history, or maybe he's a bit of both. I'm glad we were successful. The others should be back soon, I suspect. I hope so. I'm famished. And we wait. Do 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 do. I gotta miss my dude. How'd everyone fare? We got the Najul leaves. XIV came along and helped us find them. XIV was here? I should have liked to say hello. Yes, he gave us an important history lesson. She's going to regale the tale of the battles and how the battle was ended with food, as it should. Nakalu Jaja brought an end to centuries of warfare. Surprises me little, but to achieve said peace through cuisine is something else entirely. Leave it to my old man to find the oddest of solutions. But how about the rest of you? Is your kitchen ready? Is our kitchen ready? Everything should be in order. Ryanje and I made another tour of the village and borrowed the cooking utensils we needed. With no mention of what we needed them for, of course. And I am pleased to report that we are stocked with the finest firewood this forest had to offer. Spoken like a true expert. Aaronvale and I found our Ibrook, and so we should have plenty of meat. We should have meat aplenty. Gosh, meat. Smoked meat. It was a spirited creature, so much so that its hunter fell down a cenote trying to catch it. What part of never speak of this to anyone did you not understand? Oh, Alize, you poor thing. I picked a good portion of local herbs with particular attention to the seeds that yield achote. I'm told our resident astrologian, defined the appropriate measures for the seasoning as well. Through further inquiry, I determined the ideal balance of spices. Go. Through divination. Then all that remains is to prepare the dish itself. I presume at least one among us is versed in culinary arts. I can hardly claim profound skill, but I have cooked for myself. You can leave the rest to me. And you, I hope. I could use an adventurer's grit when it comes to skinning. Among Us. Among Us mentioned. Wow. Oh, my mouth is already watering. Without further delay, then. Hip hip hooray!
Oh, it smells so good.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for how they present this.
I shall prepare our sample at once.
Cool. I don't like you.
At first, I wasn't sure about being stuck with the one head. But better that than playing nanny to the mewling house cat.
Be quiet, Bakul Jaja. No one cares what you think.
Thank you.
Huh. Act tough all you like. Victory will be ours.
It's not about victory, it's about the understanding of the cultures of the people.
It's ready.
Oh, that looks good. Give me. Please. Anta, I hope you're here.
Apologies for the wait.
Same with Kizu, unless Kizu's left.
Shibruk
Oh, it looks so good.
This looks amazing.
The dish is prepared by using the culinary techniques of the Mamulja to cook the spiced meats favored by the Jabral.
That tortilla looks thick. It does look thick. It looks so good.
By two peoples after centuries of war.
I can smell it.
Both the ingredients and your methods appear to have been correct. Now then,
In taste, texture, and aroma, you have recreated Shibruk Bibil admirably. Granted,
Can I go for seconds?
achieve similar results by following the recipe to the letter. But you went a step further. You sought to learn the cultural significance of the dish, about Yoctel's history of violence and your father's role in ending it. Your willingness to take lessons from the past befits aspiring Dawn servants. And for that, I commend you.
Now I'm hungry. I'm so hungry now.
True understanding is gained only
I haven't had
through
lunch yet.
experience.
Maybe I can take a pause and do that.
Now this is something I'm definitely good at.
Ahem. I believe we have yet to receive our assessment.
Ooh, did they also complete the task?
It's also a faithful example of Shibruk Pibil.
That does look pretty good.
Agree.
I wonder if yeah, you gotta get the smell. Taste, test, taste, test, taste, test. How?
I see. While your effort looks the part, unlike the second and third promises dish, it lacks its defining aroma.
They must use a substitute.
Preposterous! The meat was marinated and spiced before being steamed in an earthen oven. This is Shibruk Pibil.
Oh? And what about the Jatika banana leaf?
Oh, did they forgo the leaves?
It's because of you that we couldn't get any damn leaves. You can't fault us.
What do you mean?
But the second and third promises had no such difficulty, did they? That which they needed, they acquired simply by showing interest in our history and heritage.
Ugh, it's just some crusty old leaf.
It's not. It makes the difference. We'll go try some. You big buffoon.
Your dish lacks an essential ingredient. As you have failed to demonstrate an adequate understanding of Shibruk Pibil, I must deem your performance unsatisfactory. Your team will not receive keystones.
This was stupid anyway.
Really? I feel bad for Zeralja. Maybe he might have taken some interest.
His ambition only grows more intense. That someone could harbor such dark thoughts towards family.
What do I care for this sham of a feat? I can always take what I need later.
I still have hope for Zeralja that he'll kind of turn around.
Delicious!
But we'll see. We'll see what happens, I guess.
Tender it melts in your mouth, and the way the najou leaf rounds out these spices is sublime.
Sublime.
This is the taste of harmony. Someone who only knows brute force and deception could never appreciate it.
Choke on your harmony.
I'm surprised Saralja didn't want to at least try it.
Finish your meal. That too is part of the feat.
Oh, yay.
You don't have to tell me twice. Ah, that was bliss.
It was palatable enough, I suppose.
Oh, come on, Kona. Don't be so modest.
To you, who have successfully performed the feat of repast, I present these keystones.
I love these two. They're such great siblings.
Only one feat left.
Well, I should get going then.
And just like that, he is off once more.
I'm glad that I wasn't paired with one of the others.
We can do better than that, surely.
Listen, he's not great with words, okay? Despite being a scholar, which is so funny. It's like he's studied in Charlian. You would think that he would have some more descriptive words, but he doesn't.
Keystone is ours. Thanks for all your help, everyone. I forgot something important.
What? What'd you forget? What? Did we forget something?
Was there any shipwreck people left? I could really use another helping.
Oh my gosh. She just wanted to take it for the road. Is there any more food for the road? The road, please? You wouldn't? I would. I definitely would. If I could have some to take home or take with me, I definitely would. It was a delicious sample. I have high hopes for you all. Yay. Man, that looks so good. Depriving the first promise of a keystone is a crucial victory indeed. We just need to start considering how to reclaim that keystone from Cool Jaja. I feel like he's just gonna do something reckless anyway, and we'll probably just knock the shit out of him. We're relieved that our dish was well received. Well, the banana leaves were a key part of it. Did you see how shiny they were? One final feat remains, and after this, I hardly know what to expect. Oops. That was so good. I'm already looking forward to having Zabruk Pabil again. Oops. Here, Camerix. Kryl made more from leftover ingredients. You'll love it. She made more. Yes. Yes. I'm thinking to buy more for the road myself. Now that the feat of repast is over, the villagers should be free to offer us to us, right? Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Yay. How many times do we get to use this? Can we use up to 10 times? Yes. Give me that. Yum. That looks so good. New wares are now available. The next feat awaits. Yippee. Seeing how we now face the penultimate objective of the rite, it would be wise to travel to Mamuk and undertake the feat of Brotherhood without delay. Wise, yes, but impossible. The Tyne in Beck Traverse, which connects the upper forest to the Tiikya heartland, is still impassable. Is there no other route? I'm afraid not. Work to clear the path is underway, though. So I'm hopeful we can resume our journey soon. And let us each use this time as we see fit. I, for one, would like to explore the village's surroundings. If Aaronville would be obliged for me for a tour, very well, I have no other engagements. And I will come with you, if only to prove that I am capable of keeping my footing. Yeah, that is definitely Alize for you. Though I shouldn't rejoice in our delay, it does afford me an opportunity to look into my grandfather's purported visit to Yaktel. Oh, that's right. Mablu did say something about a foreign mage coming through here decades back, didn't she? I'll come with you. Want to join us? Yeah, sure, let's do that. Let's convene here in our respective diversions. As I recall, the merchant met my grandfather at a market in Yaktel's some 20 years ago. Any who might reliably remember him must therefore be in the at least middle-aged. Let's make inquiries. Yeah. Here's somebody. Grizzled villager. A foreign mage 20 years ago? Yes, I remember him. It's not often we get visitors from across the salt. Let alone those traveling with infants. A baby girl, as I recall. I saw him in passing mind. If anyone were to know more, I'd wager it would be Hunu Rook. He was already Zrook's rocks then. A baby girl, it couldn't have been. Thank you, sir. This information was very helpful. Pause for dog pets. Everybody pet the dog. Pet, 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 pet. Who's home? Who's home, mate? It's funny, my sister comes home and then he just stays right next to me. It's so funny. Stares at her from across the room. What? Go see her. Hi. Yes, I know. Hello again. Do you require assistance? Before a mage passed through Ibrox roughly 20 years ago, possibly carrying a young child. Do you remember him? Why do you ask me this? Who is this man to you? He may have been my grandfather, and I wish to know what brought him here. Your grandfather? Not by blood, but he is family nonetheless. A foreign mage did indeed visit Ikbarax, Master Galuf. So far, as his identity is concerned, I trust you are satisfied. More than that, however, I cannot say. Why not? I simply cannot. I beg your forgiveness and understanding. Very well, I will not press. Thank you for confirming his presence here. The rest I will discover myself. Out of one more general curiosity, I have another question. They say the Hakiwi once dwelled in these forests. Where was that exactly? General curiosity indeed, but yes. Before they withdrew to Urkopacha, some 5 centuries ago, Yakhui claimed Yuktel as their own. Many of their architectural remains can be found in the lower forests, the Jataika heartland. Then that's where they must have had their visions. Thank you. That answers much and more. I understand what it means to long for one's family. So believe me when I say that through my position forbids me from aiding you further, I wish you nothing but success. By helping the third promise find the Golden City, you surely will find the answers to your questions. Speaking of which, I have a query of my own to ask of you. May I request a moment of your company? Go on. We'll wait for you. Ooh. Ooh, how mysterious. We're going on a... what? We're gonna date the dad. Oh, a moment of your company? Oh my gosh. Only you would think that. So in order to get my answers, I need to find the Golden City. Well, that was my intent in the first place, and I'll do anything in my power to make it happen. Go on and see what he needs. Okay. Thank you for obliging me. First, let us head to the cenote beyond this village. Okay, sure. Wow, they opened up that gap as if they wanted you to jump down from there. Ooh. Oh, we were up there. It was my intention to see you off without saying anything, but Mistress Quail's plea has softened my resolve. As the leader of our community, I am gladdened to see the Third Promise has surrounded herself with such compassionate and trustworthy companies. Would you tell me of her journey thus far? Sure, why not? It's the least I could do. Was that so? It seems the rite has been a source of great learning and growth. Yes, that it has. It does me well to hear that. She take care of the child. My daughter would be about her age. Girls are rarely born amongst the Zabral. So when she arrived, the village was elated. Such joy I felt when I first held her, and the pain when I found out her at the bottom of a cenote. 3 years old, an accident, it was said, but I knew better. she had been pushed. Though we never caught them, a suspicious figure was seen fleeing towards the Ja Ta'ika heartland towards Mamuk. Once bitter enemies, the Mamulja and Zabral had learned to live in peace. But who could doubt the intent of such an irreprehensible act? By targeting a child who would one day lead her people, the criminals sought to undermine the future of Zabral. I was determined to not let them succeed, and so I let the memory of my daughter die in that cenote, and gave her into the care of the one person I knew who could protect her. Dawn servant Galud Jaja. Oh my god, so this is her dad? This is her dad. This is her actual biological father. Though she was born to lead Zabral, fate had a greater plan for Wuk-Lamat. Only the Dawn servant and I knew the truth, but I must now take you into my confidence for one reason. If the villain who attempted to murder my daughter was indeed a Mamuk, then rancor towards Zabral still burns. I was caught off guard once. I will not suffer the same tragedy again. And so I ask you, not as a Dawn servant's elector, but as a father, to watch over the third promise, defend her from her enemies that may be lurking in the shadows. Will you do this for me? Yes, of course. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. Will you hear my question and answer me plainly? Address me not as a ruler, Tuliolo, but as a concerned father. Then you will also be happy to know that he cares deeply for her, just as much as you do. Suffice it to say, this conversation will remain between us. Pray breathe not a word of this to anyone. Of course. You can count on me. Uh-oh. We had an eavesdropper. Recalling the past has rendered me emotional. I require a moment to compose myself, but please do not keep the third promise waiting. I think we're gonna probably wrap up here soon. We'll see if we get to the next village, and then I think that's probably where we're gonna end. That is, if we do. If not, we'll see if we get to a dungeon, and then I'll probably end off at a dungeon. Please come get me. I'm shaking. I'm okay. Did you have caffeine? Have you eaten? Have you had water? Upon speaking to Wuk-Lamat, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended to you set aside sufficient time. Ooh. No, yes, yes. Okay. We're gonna have... Oh, this is called Taking a Stand. Okay. So there's gonna be a battle. Let me use the washroom real quick again. Be right back. I'll leave you... Because that's gonna be long. It's gonna be like maybe 15 minutes or so. Maybe even like 20. No, not the washer. No. I mean, this quest that we're gonna be on is gonna be like 15 minutes or so. It's gonna be a while because it says should set aside enough time for it. So this is gonna be relatively important. Let's be prepared. Let's see what happens. I'm excited. You're back. So did Hanu Rook want? What did he want? I can't tell you. Shh. I'm supposed to keep it a secret. Yeah. It's all right. You don't have to. You don't have to say. More importantly, the traverse still isn't clear yet. Something about even more rocks. And I think I will take this opportunity to rest. All that cooking and preparing has left me worn out. Yes, you deserve that rest. Cooking is difficult. A nap does sound tempting. You and me both. Somebody's hiding. A moment, promise. You're one of the cool judges. What do you want? I've come to fetch you. You're welcome to refuse, but know that that would be most unwise. And why is that? I'm sure your salted friend has an idea. What do you think? What, they're gonna use the fact that the leader of like these people is her father, like her biological father, against her? Like, really? And they say house cats don't come when called. Follow me, promise. I don't like this. I don't like it at all. We should have just refused and knocked him out. Or threatened him. Be like, well, how about you shut your mouth? Or I'm gonna knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out.
And just how far do you plan on taking us?
Oh, there he is. That fucking rotten bastard. I can't. Oh, no! No! They captured Wook Ivu. Oh, wait, no. What?
Rook!
Onmu Rook.
Bakuljaja, you snake! If you want my keystone so badly, you'll deal with me and me alone. Leave the Elector out of this.
Is that all you think he is? Foolish kitty! This man is the reason we are here.
I'm sure.
Take a good look at him. Go on. Look. Surely.
What? Like, but why does that matter, though? Like, it doesn't actually matter.
Don't believe us? Then ask your trusted sellsword.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Heard it straight from the old man's mouth.
But still. Is it just like to get her to hand it over?
Is Humuruk my... Your silence says it all.
He's told me not to say anything.
Now that you understand the situation, let's see those keystones. I'll even let you fight for them. Just you and me.
And me. I'm still here.
Shouldn't attempts to interfere. I'll kill the old man myself.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
You despicable, heartless...
Literally, wow.
Kinsman or no, I won't stand for you taking hostages.
Literally.
Come on then. You wanna fight? I'll give you a fight.
Oh, such heroic caterwauling promise. I'm
Caterwauling? Oh my god. What the fuck?
Guard our hostage well. We wouldn't want to attempt any thoughts of rescue.
The cry of cats. That's what it means.
By the by, house cat, they've been instructed to put down Papa dearest when you lose. Hopefully he settled his affairs.
I swear to God. You're a warrior. You have all the sustain that you ever need. You're fine. Get in there.
Well, what are you waiting for, you blessed bastards? It's 2 against 1. Don't tell me you're scared.
I know I didn't hear you right.
Cowards don't stand a chance. Don't worry. The scary adventure won't do anything funny. Because he is a scared... He's the biggest scaredy cat.
Who are you to mock me? I'll kill you, kill you all! Don't look away, Salt. I want you to watch as I tear your beloved promise to shreds!
You're gonna have to put up the fight of your life, Lamont. A word of advice, make sure you have your food buff.
Eyes on me. The house cat, remember?
Who's Salt? We're Salt because we're from Eorzea. So they say across the salt. So that's just the way that they're referring to foreigners.
And I will protect my people.
Did we get to play as Walk Lamont? Yeah, dude. I got to try Warrior for the first time. Let's do this. In battle, you play as Walk Lamont. Through skillful combat, Walk Lamont will gain the resolve she needs to unleash powerful limit breaks. Not only do these attacks deal greater damage, they will recover HP. Use them early and often. Least offensive nickname. Well, I guess, yeah, it's supposed to be. I think that's kind of the point. Ooh. The battle commence.
You mangy house cat, so I can rip you to pieces.
I wonder if these are like macros. I don't know how you do these.
I'll cut you to shreds. My
magic should be more than enough for Miss Middens. I'll make you eat dirt.
Oh, fuck. Shit, I fucked that up.
No more tricks, Bakul Chaja. We're settling this here and now.
Still playing the part of the brave warrior. Is no longer abusing me, brother.
This rite has taught me so much.
Woo, possession. Yeah. I know, I'm like so low health.
My nation, my people, and myself.
Shit.
Can't keep up.
Oh, fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. These fights are always the hardest because I don't, like, I'm not familiar with
How
it.
do you like this?
Shadow siblings?
Kitty, 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 kitty.
Shit, dude. Oh, this is the real one. No, fuck. I'm dead. I'm alive. Assuming green ones are okay. I'm ready this time for it.
I finally understand what it means to live in peace. To greet each day in safety and happiness.
Irritating pest. It's time we finish that, brother. This is the end for you, kitten.
Gains resolve from strength. Okay. Stand over here.
Know your place.
Oh, fuck. That was close. That was really close. I don't like
It's
this.
not enough to claim the title of Dawn's servant. I must carry on Papa's legacy
Yeah.
for our people.
Oh, the other one's ranged. Okay.
I'll show you the true power of the blessed.
Whoa. No, I'm not ready. Oh, they give you like so much time for this though.
I will be the next Dawn servant, and I'll
Hot.
protect my people's happiness to the last.
Bam! Hot. Shut the fuck up.
There's no way I'll ever lose to the light of you!
What? But that was everything I had!
Good, then I know you're weak.
I can't stand it anymore! Attack!
Oh, dick.
This is our fight! Stay out of it! You bring shame!
Boo, tomato, tomato, boo. Boo. You guys suck. You suck.
Stupid pride! This is for Mamuk! We cannot lose!
You suck.
Oh, the great Bakul Jaja needs help, I see.
Haha.
Send your whole army. You still won't win. I will prove that my allies are right to believe in me.
Yay. She's
Such confidence! What changed? She wasn't like this before!
you suck. That's it. Yay. We did it. Yeah, kick his face. Kick both of them. Both of the faces.
Reclaim what you stole.
No. How can this be?
Because you're a coward.
How
And a
could
fraud.
any house cat beat all of us?
You've caused nothing but trouble with your dirty tricks. Threatening the Hanuhanu, releasing Valyarmanda, harassing me is one thing, but you've endangered too many innocents. No more, Bakul Jaja. I will not stand for it. If you even think of tormenting my people again, you will answer to me.
Kick between their necks. So they choke.
No. No.
Yeah, cry, 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 cry. You're a cheat. You're nothing but a cheat. A coward and a cheat.
And he goes and forgets he had the way blocked.
What?
What? That was his doing?
The only part left in the saga is the Lay of the Brotherhood in Mamuk.
Yes.
The plan was to force you here so we could take the rest of your keystones.
Yeah. How's that going for you?
So that's what he was up to. But, should you be telling us this?
I think they're giving up.
What does it matter? You've beaten us. It's over. We'll release the hostage.
Yay. At least the rest of the Mamulja are actually, like, tame. Good job. Good job, Wok. Yay! He's unharmed.
I'm sorry. I was careless.
Are you alright? So what Bakul Jaja said about you and me.
But to single-handedly defeat Bakul Jaja, you truly are the Dawn Servant's daughter. It has been my honor to bear witness to your journey. Promise.
Promise. Yes. That's what I am. I'm Gulul Jaja's daughter, and Tuli Hyolal's next Dawn servant. Come on. Let's rejoin the others.
Well, that was eventful. But something happened while we were away. There's a certain satisfied air about you. Ehrenfeld tour was both educational and exciting. I hope we can persuade him to conduct another in the lower forest. It was. For as weathered as our promise looks, she's positively glowing with confidence when the world happened. The twins ran me from one end of the Atomo horizon to the other, asking about everything of remote interest along the way. Yeah, that sounds about right for Alpha Node and Alize. Seems we were last to return. I'm glad everybody's back safely. Thank you for having faith in me, keeping out of our fight, even when it got dirty. Couldn't have been easy for you. But Bakul Jaja won't be the last person to threaten those I care about. I wanted to prove to myself that I can stand up to such villains, even when I stand alone. Which isn't to say I won't ask for your help when I'm in need, of course. No, I know that better now.
The passage to Mamuk remains blocked. For now, all we can do is try to rest and recover.
Did you not eat?
Perhaps with a meal, as my sister would no doubt suggest. Shall we borrow the kitchens and prepare some Shibruk Bibil?
I'm glad everybody's enjoying that.
So thou hast taken a liking to the dish. As we learn to appreciate the unfamiliar, 'tis only natural that we develop new affinities. There is no shame in this.
Yeah.
But there is in ignorance. I had barely considered what the people of Tuli Yolal hold dear. What hopes they harbor for the future. Our nation is built upon the bonds that Father forged during his journey across Tural. But so single-minded have I been in my advocacy of foreign innovations that I failed to understand my own people.
But now you have the chance to. Advancement still can happen.
Would the populace ever make a worthy Dawn servant?
Oh.
To understand and connect with people is by no means easy. But there is something you can do to pave the way. Let them see you for who you really are. What makes you laugh and cry and rage. That sort of honesty is the first step towards mutual understanding and connection.
Yeah.
Understanding begets fellowship, as my father said. And yet, what you suggest does not come naturally to me.
No. Well, it doesn't come naturally to anybody.
I, too, have found it difficult to speak from the heart. In thy struggles, I see mine own, painful in their familiarity. Yet frightening though it may feel, if we are to move forward, we must indeed take that first step. Dispense with pretense, and simply be. Do you remember when you first approached us, and we asked you why you wanted to become Dawn Servant? You said you wished to use the knowledge you acquired in Sharlayan for your country, and in doing so repay your father for the opportunities he afforded you. What won me over was not your ambition, but your motivation. So let your people know this, and in time, they'll come to support you as we do. You can't hide behind that stoicism forever.
Very well then. I will make a greater effort to be myself. By not being my usual self so much.
Yeah, like letting loose. Let loose a little bit. Shake it off. It's 3 o'clock now. So I think instead of picking this one up, I think we're gonna leave it for today. Well, that was fun. It's been a lovely journey as always. I much appreciate playing this game. I really do. And I thank you all for being here. I thank everybody that's come through and wanted to hang out and be a part of this. Even like new people like Bloodqueen. That was really unexpected because I just saw like the short and I was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna go give a follow. That was really sweet. Dreamu for coming by, Agari, Cairo, and Terrace, Agari. Everybody that's been through, been hanging out, maybe lurking still, I don't know. But thank you again for being here. It's really good. I think that's a good place to end off. We see Waklamant have a newfound resolve in herself, find to use that resolve to gain new power, essentially, to stand up for what she believes in, to fight for her people. And I think that's quite beautiful. And also to see Kona like have such a character development moment is also really nice because he gets, he's starting to understand more about like, why are you on this path? Why did Gulu want you to go on this path and do that? to better understand your people a lot better. Because if you're going to rule over it, you have to understand where everybody is and what everybody does. And I feel like that's even like in real life, something that's often forgotten about. You know, like we have so many of these people in positions of power that you don't remember what it's like to be just like a common person anymore. I feel like if taking the context of this, I feel like we need more people who deeply understand and are willing to understand each other, whether that's through food and overcoming differences by exchanging food or cultures. It's definitely something beautiful in that, I think. Yeah, I really like her too. I kind of liked her when I first met her, and I really like her even more now because I think that she's definitely one of like the people that advocate truly to understand people, to understand their struggles, to understand what they like, to understand their traditions, to understand and connect with that, and just go with it with a bright, smiling face is pure joy. It really is. But yeah, I don't know. She felt like she was made for you / boss. Yeah. I always like characters that are like that, you know, ones that deep like want to understand cultures, that definitely want to understand the people around them, that want, you know, give their trust and give their friendship. Is always, it's really nice. It's a really nice contrast to what we've had in past expansions for 14, where a lot of it has been in turmoil or has been like, you know, those situations turn negative and lead to like the destruction of the world or like whatever. It's really just nice to see like, yeah, there is a villain in this story, but that villain is one that we can overcome, and maybe if anything, we could definitely, you know, maybe have Zeral change his mind, or maybe he doesn't. I don't know. It's it's a very sweet and optimistic take on it. Yeah, it is. It really is. And I like that the different like cultures that they're taking reference from and combining to bring into one. And it's like this is a place that's in the time of peace, but it's like there's threats of these political figures that you know, if given the opportunity, will just plunge the continent back into war for the sake of their own personal gains. Or what they misunderstand. Like Zeral wants to plunge it to make people remember the pain of war and to make people submit, whereas Akul Jaja just wants to rule over people that aren't two-headed. Yeah, it's a very interesting story, and I really appreciate it. It's a great journey. So next, which is going to be tomorrow we're going to go back through and we're going to probably go to the Mamulja's camp to get the final keystone, and then we'll see what happens after that, because it's probably going to take a while to get the final one. It usually is the case that the final act, like if you were looking at the map, there's all that uncharted territory. It's usually getting the last piece always takes forever in Final Fantasy in this game. I know that's why I'm like, oh, we're kind of near the end because we can't go through until we do this other thing, and then when we do this other thing, then it's still going to take a while in order to do that, because then there's still probably going to be struggles, because remember they were talking about how some of the Mamulja still have conflict with the Zabral or the Rothgar, so it's like we're gonna have to, like, you know, still harbinge some better feelings towards people in order to gain that keystone. It will be interesting to see what the Keystone of Brotherhood has in store, and then we're going to find out more about Gurlif, who's Kryle's grandfather, and maybe more about the Golden City. We're probably going to find out more about these dreams that the Yuck Huey were having. It's going to be a good time. I think tomorrow's stream is going to be a lot of fun. Not that this one wasn't. This was also a really good time. I really enjoyed it. And I enjoyed learning that roly-polies have a lot of different names, apparently. And that those tacos look really good. I'm kind of curious of how those taste. Yeah. But anyway, I've been Jupiteralis. It's been such a pleasure and an honor to be here with you all, and I will see you tomorrow, 11 o'clock a.m. EST till about this time, 3 p.m. EST. Until next time, goodbye. Take care. Drink some water. Goodbye.